Who are some exposed frauds that still have a following despite being debunked? That dude that went to prison for fraud for Fire Festival. He is out now and wants to try again. Uri Geller. He still to this day claims he has mystical powers and won't admit he's just doing magic tricks, despite being exposed by James Randi. The Liver King guy, not sure if he still claims to be natty though. People have to admit they were duped. They follow because they can't accept they fell for something. Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz. Warren Jeffs. Dude is literally in prison and still has a significant amount of devout followers. L. Ron Hubbard. Logan Paul. Gregor McGregor tricked a whole bunch of people into moving to a fake country in Central America. Flat Earthers. Joel Osteen. MLMs. Peter Popoff. The divine voices he heard were actually his wife using a radio. He's still selling his miracle water. Andrew Wakefield, who was trying to get his own vaccine approved, so tried to make it look like another vaccine was a problem, did research without getting proper consent, falsified results, and so on. He's become the darling of the vaccines cause autism crowd, even though his behavior was so egregious that he lost his medical license. Pretty much all MLMs. The business model has been proven not to work for 99% of people, but man, those companies are great at gaslighting/brainwashing their consultants. There's also zero qualifications other than putting in some money, so it's attractive to people who'd have a hard time getting a traditional job for whatever reason. And George Santos is still in Congress. Any fitness influencer claiming you can target specific areas of body fat to burn by doing a particular exercise. There are people who swear by Sylvia Browne to this day, despite her being outed as a fraud and making outright incorrect predictions that caused people to die of grief. And #X200B. Becomes frustrating when having a discussion with people about the possibility of the supernatural being just aspects of the natural that we do not understand, and they start talking her up as though that kind of quackery is what I mean at all. Fake selling of Eiffel Tower. Twice. That jackass that claimed vaccines cause autism. Somehow my parents still believe in me. Televangelists Osteen and Copeland. Hillary/Hilaria Baldwin. Gwyneth Paltrow. Probably the most popular of the frauds. Dr. Phil. Andrew Tate says hi. Or at least the mastermind behind his school thing. Scientology. At this point you're just begging to be robbed by joining them. Sean King. I'll die on this hill, a flying F. Healing rocks or crystals or whatever they are called. This crystal when exposed to moonlight can balance your mood and blah blah blah. Such bullshit. Uri Geller was, famously exposed for his trickery, but for whatever reason the man is still around in the ESP/UFO fraud circuit trying to bilk suckers from their money. Message allergies and sensitivity. Flat Earth theory. All of those YouTubers' financial freedom classes/courses/programs. Bongbong Marcos and his family. Their family literally stole billions from the Filipino people, yet they are still out of prison. Their family matriarch, Imelda, was even sentenced to prison for graft, but no one dared to arrest her. Bongbong is now even president of the Philippines and has a huge cult following because of how they tried to distort history. Influencers, they have fake lives, selling ads. It's like following a robot, lol. Chiropractors. Oh, and essential oils. Essences are not essential. Trump, Andrew Tate. Musical note. Joseph Smith was called a prophet. Musical note. Musical note. Dum 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 dum. Musical note. It's probably already said here, but all existing MLMs. LuLaRoe being the worst offender. How many lawsuits and documentaries is it gonna take before these snake oil windbags finally fuck off?